All right, first and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash, the blessings to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace citation to you brothers out there pushing the truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. It's a brother Gabari from the Indiana camp. Come back again, one another sit down to basically talk about if you take the mark of the beast, which is also known as the RFID chip, you will have your partake in the lake of fire. All right, so without further ado, we'll just hop straight into it. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. It says, "If any man have an ear, let him hear. Is it he that leadeth into captivity?" It's like, go down a little bit more. This is Revelation 13 and verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name." All right, and that mark of the beast that this scripture is talking about the RFID chip, microchip that's coming to this planet Earth. All right, now in that RFID microchip, you're not going to be able to buy nor sell nor do any type of transactions without that RFID microchip. As you know, they have it now where they have it on your phones where you can do touch pay, you can do Google Pay, you can do Apple Pay, where all you have to do is click your phone twice, show some type of identification, and then you can pay, scanning it in some type of scanner. And not only if you have a card, if you have a debit card, your debit card has a chip at the end of it that you can tap anywhere they have tap to pay. Though these things that they're implementing into stores, into currency places, is not by happen chance. They're gearing the people's minds. They're gearing the people ready up to get the RFID chip, for that chip to get implemented in your hand. That's going to have all your information, your social security card, your identification, who you are, where you work at, where you live. All right, what's your blood type, and then it's going to be marketed as a way of conveniency, because if a person doesn't know nothing about you, all they have to do is scan that little device that's in your hand or wherever it is on your body, and they're going to know everything about you. You're not going to be able to lose it. You're not going to be able to misplace it. You're going to be able to have money on the go all the time if you need to go out and pay for something. So all these things, they're going to be using as a way of convenience for the average American citizen. All right. Just like they do everything else, man. The toll road was a way of convenience. You don't want to wait in the traffic, in that 2 hour or hour long traffic. Here's a way where you can get home faster. You don't want to cook food for you and your family. Well, here's a fast food restaurant. All you have to do is pay us $15, $20, and we'll have a whole meal ready for you that you can take home and eat. All right. Self-checkouts. Everything is basically has been gearing towards the consumer at a convenience. Everything can be convenience. If you want to get some ice cream, you don't have to go milk a cow, get some butter, churn it. You get it as soon as you go to the grocery store. Go grab you some ice cream. Cookies. They have instant cookies. They have cookies that's already made in a pack. All you have to do is open the package up and literally take it out. It's already baked and all that. Everything that this society pushes is all through convenience. So when the RFID microchip comes out, it's going to come out through convenience. They're going to push it as it was convenient to people. All right. You don't have to worry about you forgetting your ID, or you don't have to worry about you forgetting your wallet or purse at the house. It's always going to be on you. You're always going to have money on you. It's gonna go your paycheck. You're going to a cashless society. You're not gonna have to deal with cash no more. All you have to do is just wave your hand or wave wherever that chip is at, and then boom, you're paying. You're paying for wherever you go, or to actually get into certain supermarkets. All you have to do is scan your chip, go in, grab what you need, then leave. X out all the waiting in the line, Because that's why majority of people don't go to the stores anyways, because they don't want to wait in line. So they like, oh, wait, I might as well just go to the self-checkout, and check myself out so I can hurry and be on my way. Or I'm only getting one bag of chip. I got to wait 10 more people in front of me. No, it's gonna be so convenient where you can literally walk into the store, grab what you want, and then leave. Amazon actually launched a project. It's called Amazon, what the fuck was it called? I got a video saved. I forgot exactly what it was called, but it was called Amazon something where people can literally walk in. There has cameras everywhere. Whatever you grab, it looks at what you grab, the price of it, and it marks it already to your Amazon cart. And then when you leave the store, you pay for it. You pay for everything that you leave to the store. All right. But they don't know that this mark that they're receiving, this way of convenience of living that they're receiving, is going to ultimately get them destroyed. All right. So let me get this in Russell Revelations 18. This is Revelations 19 in verse 20. It says, "And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, and with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast." See, basically what? He's going to offer it as a way of convenience. He's going to offer it as a good thing, just like he did with everything else. Just like I said with the fast food. Yeah, it's a way of convenience, but guess what? That food will kill you. All right? The credit cards, he offered that as a way of convenience. You don't have to pay for nothing. Your credit, you basically have a thing called credit. But then what? But what? That credit eventually is going to destroy you in the long run. They're going to start repoing. They're going to start taking stuff back where you're going to actually leave. You're actually going to leave empty-handed with a lot of stuff, and they're actually going to take stuff that you've already paid for. It was all seemed like a way of convenience, but what? It's going to mess you up in the long run, man. That's how this man is known. The scriptures calls him what? He was the most subtle creature upon the planet Earth at the time, man. So he knows he knows how to prey on people's emotions and prey on people's minds. All right. It says, "And he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image." All right. And then what's his image, man? What? The way he pushes his philosophy, the things that he pushes in society, man. Homosexuality, transgenderism, pedophilia, women's rights, women's lib, feminism, a woman is equal to a man. He pushes all this stuff in his society, man. And you have diehard people who defends it, man. Just like Morpheus said at Make Sure, he said you got so many people, you got some people that's in this world that's so devoted, that's so dedicated, that's so relied on the system that they will fight tooth and nail to protect it. And that's why you see a lot of these debate shows. You got your Ben Shapiro, your Crowder show, the Change My Mind dude. You got so many people. You got active telling them, hey, this is not right. This is not right. This is not scientifically. This is not right. And then religiously, this is not right. But you have people, emotional people saying, oh, no, there's multiple genders. Oh, no, a man can become a woman. Oh, a woman can become a man. Oh, if a person thinks he's 3 years old, he can be a 3-year-old baby. You actually have people defending this. Saying, you would think these are sane people defending this type of stuff. But what this man that rules the planet Earth, he's deceived these people to receive his image, man. Also, his mark eventually. But let's see the outcome of these people, man. It says, "In them that worshipped his image, these both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone," man. All right, and that's what the ICBM missile fire, man. Them thermonuclear missiles that these other nations is going to shoot over here. All right, that's the lake of fire the scriptures is talking about. That America is actually going to look just like just like a sea of fire, man. It's going to literally be a sea of fire. To what? To torment her, to torment this place, man. Because they wrath the anger of the Lord, man. And the only way the Lord's going to be able to be appeased, the only way the Lord's going to be happy is this place be completely annihilated, completely destroyed. All right. Let me get one more. Let me get this one scripture. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua." All right, and that's basically talking about the elect, man, because some men are actually going to die. Some part of the elect is actually going to die for Yahushua. You know, there's going to get beheaded, there's going to get gunned down, you know, but that does not mean that they're not part of the elect. They're still going to be risen up first. It says, "And for the word of Yahweh, and which had," it says, "and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image." See, us men upon the blessed planet earth, who's not going to worship the beast, who's not going to receive that mark, who's going to say, no, this is not right. You know? So you're going to have a collective group of men who's going to turn away from this system, man. Who's ultimately Esau is going to come after and try to destroy, man. All right? It says, "Neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or their hands. And they lived and reigned with Mashiach 1,000 years," man. See, and that 1,000 years is talking about what? The 1,000 years of Esau's king, the 1,000 years of Esau's in slavery, man. You know? Because Esau is going into slavery for 1,000 years, and then he's going to utterly be burnt up and destroyed off the planet Earth, man. There's not going to be no more Edomites, man. Just like it says in the book of Obadiah. There's no more going to be no son nor nephew. There's going to be upon this planet Earth, there's going to be an Edomite. All right? But what? You have a select group of men upon this planet Earth who's not going to receive the image the image of this beast, nor their mark, man. Because guess what? You're gonna have people who didn't receive the mark, but still tries to hold up the image. Matter of fact, it's the image the reason why they're not gonna receive the mark, because they really think that they're free. They really think that they have some type of say so. They have some type of rights, but they don't. And guess what? They're going to reject the mark. They're going to say, no, I'm not taking that. I'm not going to do it. But just because they reject the mark doesn't mean that they're going to be saved. They're going to be have salvation. They're still going to be destroyed because they still believe in the image. They still believe in this way of life. You know? So they ultimately still going to be destroyed, man. But you have to reject both. You have to reject the image and the mark. You have to reject this whole entire planet, this world in itself, man. The scripture says what? Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. You know, not even your life, not even your own life. You're not even supposed to love your own life. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I know it might be scary. It might be hard to hear. It might be a hard pill to swallow. Because it was a hard pill to swallow when Yahushua was on the scene, man. He prayed 3 times that cup can be passed from him, you know? But he ultimately understood that way. He had to do what he had to do. So if our time come, we got to do what we got to do. It's going to be a very hard pill to swallow for some brothers. Shit, might even be me. It might be a hard pill to swallow for me if my time come. But guess what? If the spirit endows me to deal with it, guess what? I'm going to deal with it. Scripture says what? Take up the cross. We have to bear our own cross, man. You know? Whatever way the Lord had us seeing fit to go out, that's the way we're going to have to go out. You know? We already got the examples in the scriptures. But then what you got on the flip side, you got some man who's not gonna go out, who's actually gonna live and see everything, man. You know. But I just want to bring this out basically to show you them that receive that mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. You will be put to death. You will be destroyed in that lake of fire, as it says in the book of Revelations. There's no ifs, there's no ands, there's no buts about it. And if you're teaching anything contrary of what I just said or what this lesson is about, and you're saying, oh, it's okay to take that mark, it's not the mark of the beast, then you are going to be destroyed a very gruesome judgment, man. The Lord got something very special in store for you, because that mark is not something to play with. That mark is not something that you can just dilly-dally around and teach whatever you feel that, I feel the mark is white women, I feel the mark is Christianity, with no evidence whatsoever. So Lord, I hope this video was edifying for you brothers out there. Until next time, I want to say shalom.